So it's December 26th, 2025. It's just another ramble, me bitching about my relationships and stuff. So feel free to skip or scroll. I don't watch this. And don't mind the appearance. If I use the TikTok filter, I use a filter that covers up these little 5 o'clock shadow dots. Most of the time I put on makeup in the morning, but, if I'm not going anywhere, then I tend not to put on makeup. Anyway, I'm going to spill all the tea on my relationship. And mostly I'm going to do it because my girlfriend threatened me that if I dared to make another video about our relationship, she was going to call the police on me. Go right ahead, lady. Call the police. Because, the more I'm analyzing our breakup, the more mad I get about how you led me on to believe that you were going to be there for me no matter what. But now the big red flags you're talking about are the fact that my place is a little messy and my dog uses the pad in the apartment. My place is a little messy because I haven't been here for 6 months to clean it up. And then when I got back here, my first thought was not to go clean it up. It was just to decompress. Now that I've done decompressing, I've cleaned. I've washed the floors. I've dusted the shelves and things. And there's always something to keep up when it comes to cleaning and maintenance in the home, but that's just life. Usually my strategy is don't make a mess. Then I don't have to clean it up. So that's why I'm not always pulling out my paints and stuff too, because then I have to clean it up. It's also why I pick my ambitions in the kitchen as to what I'm going to make for food, because I'm the one that has to clean it up when I'm done. And I do. And I have a variety of things I can make now. And I manage to keep my messes pretty small. Whatever the dish count is, it gets done that day or the next day so that it doesn't get out of control. So if to you a red flag is the fact that my place is a little cluttered, well, yeah. I was forced to move when I didn't want to. And, I had 20 years worth of stuff in that other place. I whittled it down, I brought it over here, set it up as best I could, and then I left for work. I am rarely at home long enough to go through things. And then, when you come across a pile of stuff, you're like, oh, I don't really want to throw that fan out. Give me an example. See over in the corner there's a whole bunch of fish tank stuff, okay? I just don't have really a home to put that stuff in. I could put some of it underneath, but it's not all going to fit, and some of it needs to get thrown out, and that fan made sense at the last apartment I was at. It doesn't make sense in this apartment because during the summertime I'm not here. But I don't really want to throw it in the garbage. I just have a better place to put it, Anyway, the fact that I'm disorganized and I need help getting my life together is a red flag for you, then yeah, run away. Because I need my person to help me get my life organized better and help it keep it organized. We're not born with these skills, okay? And I was trained, unfortunately, to be the masculine part and we fix shit and provide for the home and let the woman clean it up, which is not a good way to do things, but it's just how I was socialized. And now I'm trying to adopt the woman role, and I am, but I got a long ways to go, and I'm not perfect at it. And I need help keeping myself organized. I need help staying on track. That's one of the things I need from my person. So if you don't want to be my person, okay, fine. But then don't go blaming it on me being controlling or me being manipulative. Be honest and say you don't like the way I live and you don't want to live this way. Because that's the truth. There's no red flag here. Nobody's being abused. Nobody's being hurt. Least of all the dog. She's fine. I don't beat her. I don't let her attack other dogs. If there's other dogs around, she might get disciplined then. But it's pretty rare. No, she lives a pretty happy life. Not that she wouldn't like to be out more. That was one of my turtles deciding it was gonna move. Anyway. So yeah, if you're gonna leave me because my home is messy, go ahead and go. Just don't blame me for being controlling and manipulative, because that's not true at all. You just don't want to live with me. How would you say that? Like, that'd make my life easier. Does it make you a good person? Not in my opinion, but you're allowed to live the way you want to live. And if you don't want to live the way I live, well, yeah, that's fine. Makes me sad, but, own it.